and today I'm going to be giving you all 7 tips on how to transition through your different seasons. Alright, tip number 1, name your seasons. I always try to identify what's going on in my life at a particular time and give it a name. Because when I give it a name, for one, it's easier for me to walk through that season, but also 2, it's easier for me to identify specifically what God is having me work on in that season. It allows me to have discipline. For example, right now I'm in a stretching season in my life. Just started a new job, taking 4 different classes in college, my relationship, running my business. It's a season where God is really starting to stretch me in different areas. And because I've named this season, I know exactly what to look for and what to learn. I know that I'm learning how to be more disciplined than motivated. And I know that I'm learning that God is setting me up for something even greater. Because why would God stretch you if He doesn't have anywhere to put that extra, oomph? So my second tip is to be real with yourself about where you are in your life. And this comes from the first tip. You have to be real with yourself about where you are in your actual life and also where you're at in your spiritual life. Because if you're not being real with yourself and you're not being real with God about where you are, you'll never have a starting point to be able to move forward from that. Alright guys, tip number 3. Have relationships that transcend seasons. Many of us, when we go through the transition from becoming a non-Christian to a Christian, we always hear that there are a lot of people that we're going to have to let go of. But a lot of things that we don't learn in church is that even when we become a Christian, there are certain people that we still have to let go of, even if they're great people. So in my life, I try to seek after relationships that are going to transcend seasons. People that are going to be able to move with me and travel with me through my different seasons and be there for me and be able to point me right back to God no matter what I'm going through. Fourth tip I have for you is very simple. Trust God. Trust God no matter what is going on. Trust God in whatever situation you're going through. Trust God. He will bring you through whatever you're going through as long as you have faith in Him. 51%, like Mike Todd says. A little bit more than half. Tip number 5, have quiet time with God. It's been ingrained with me for a long time that you really can't hear from somebody that you don't spend time with. And you won't recognize the voice of somebody that you don't hear. The only way that you'll be able to hear God's voice is if you spend quiet time with Him. This looks different for a whole lot of people. It can be spending time in a park or spending time in your closet with God. But just make sure to take time out of your day and give it back to Him. That way, when He's trying to direct you, you'll be able to hear Him clearly. Okay? Tip number 6, submit everything to godly mentorship. It's really hard to make a really big mistake when you're running your decisions past 2 to 3 godly people. I've run everything from my relationship with my boyfriend to my new job, past every single one of my mentors, just for further confirmation that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Sometimes it's hard for us to trust in God, but when God puts people in our lives who we can trust in and we know that they've been through the same things that we're going through, it's very easy to be able to walk through this life and know that you have people behind you who are pushing you to be better and are also confirming the things that God has put in your life. Alright guys, and tip number 7. This tip has helped me transition through many different seasons of my life. And it's saying this: God wants you to have the desires of your heart because He's the one who put those desires there. For a long time, I thought, and many Christians taught me, that where I am is good enough. And as long as I give my tithe, it's all going to be good and I don't have to settle for anything more because we're going to have our riches in heaven. But one day God revealed to me that as long as I submit myself to Him, He can give me the dreams in my heart. And as long as I work for it back to Him, He'll give me whatever is in my heart. If it's a non-profit that you want to start, if you want to go to Africa and you want to help children, if you want to buy real estate, He will give you everything of your heart as long as you submit yourself to Him daily. Because guess what? Those desires in your heart, he gave those to you. But as long as you delight in him, he will allow you to have those. And that's something that's pushed me from saying, hey, I don't have to be average. I can continue moving through seasons of my life, continue developing, continue wanting more and working for more. Because as long as I work and I have faith, then God will give me the desires of my heart. Because hey, he put them there. This is COREWomen TV. Let's build our core together.